we have to move to our next poem. I'll Meet You Yet Again by Amrita Pritam. Amrita Pritam is a well-known Punjabi poet and the prominent women Punjabi poet, the first prominent women Punjabi poet we could say about Amrita Pritam. Um, More to being a poet, she is well known as a novelist and in a career spanning over 6 decades. She penned 28 novels, 18 anthologies of prose, and 5 short stories, and 16 miscellaneous prose volumes. So, more than actually poetry, she has to her collection. Yeah, anthologies, poetry anthologies are there, but she is remarkable for her fiction works, then autobiographies there. The short stories are there. Her work's been translated to many languages, to English. She wrote mostly in Punjabi, and the work's been translated to many languages: Spanish, French, Chinese, Japanese. All these languages, her work's been translated, and She been awarded the Sahitya Academy Award, then Padma Shri, Padma Vibhushan, uh, Jabalpur Universities and Vishwabharati Universities Awards, Sahitya Academy Award, and but though she was a great writer, the influences that made her writings this popular was her personal life exactly. She had a broken marriage, and after that, she was in lieu with a poet, and finally, she has to move away from even that, and she got acquainted with an artist, Imrose, and she lived almost 40 years of life, living together life with Imrose, and you have Amrita Imrose book is again there. So all these are seen in our works. Personal life as a substance even for many of her works, and again a partition of India is there. She belonged to the Pakistani part of like the borders of Punjab actually. So all these is reflected in her works. And now what you have here is I will meet you at again as a typical love poem where she would be stating about her relation with Imrose, Indrajit Imrose, and he is an artist, a painter. So all this as a painter, canvas, all this is mentioned there inside the poem. So typically it's a biographical. It's a part of a autobiography. It's a personal life that is coming inside the poem. And she born on August 31st, 1919. Yeah, she's a like a modern writer, of course, and 31st October 2005 lived until then. And novelist, poet, essayist, nationality is Indian, and Indian Punjabi poet. Notable awards: Sahitya Academy Award, Padma Shri, Bharatiya Jnanapeeth, then Padma Vibhushan, and spouse is Pritam Singh, and partner is Imrose. So spouse was husband was name was Pritam, and that is still with her name, and her partner was Imrose. And this it is a reference of Pritam. It's not a reference of Pritam you have here, but the reference of Imrose, the artist who have in the poem. I will meet you yet again. And so what I could find is from the notes from Wikipedia alone, where everything is uh, highly given with no overuse. So I have taken it from there. You can just read on through this. What I have mentioned here, you can put it in a introduction paragraph. Punjabi most prominent first women Punjabi poet, and she won all these awards, and her fictions are well famous. Pincher, many of these made to even to movies, and her autobiography works are there, short stories are there, then poetry collections are there. Almost in her 16th year, she has become a very prominent writer. So very early stage, she has started writing, and she's been editor of a literary review magazine and all those. So a person well and off into literature. And for that, she's been awarded with all the accolades, including Sahitya Academy Award, Padma Shri, Padma Vibhushan, Bharatiya Jnanapeeth, all these awards. And her personal life is well reflected in her works even. That is again coming in the poem we have to discuss. Now we will move on to the poem. I will meet you yet again.